हेलो viewers. I hope आप सब ठीक होंगे and welcome to my channel once again. Today I'm here with a very short story and I'm sure it's going to give you a very big message. Okay, so here goes. Once once a gentleman, he went to the temple to pray, and there it so happened that he could actually talk to God himself. So he told God, you have such a simple task to do. You keep sitting over here, you keep standing as a statue, and people come and they ask you for things, and you say, okay, it'll be done and all that. But look at me, I've got to work so hard to earn my everyday living also. So your task is easy. God smiled and said, no, bacha, it's not like that. No, my son, it's definitely not the way you think. My task is also very difficult. You can't even comprehend it. So this man said, okay, then let's have a deal. You become a simple man like me today, and I'll become God for just one day. In fact, only till sunset, I'll be in your place, and you try to live my life, and then you will understand how difficult it is for me to make two ends meet. So God said, okay, fine. But before I go, there's just one piece of advice I would like to give you. And that is that whoever comes here, whoever asks whatever, you will not move and you will not respond. Just listen and observe whatever is happening before you. So he said, fine, that's so easy. I'll just keep mum and I'll keep standing. I will not react at all. So God went away, and this man happily, he got into the statue, and he was very happy, elated that he'd become God for a day. So not even 5 minutes had passed. There came a businessman, a very rich man, and he came, and in a very egoistic manner, he said, God, see, I've come to pray to you, though I actually do not need to. I'm opening a new factory, a new outlet. So see to it that that also works as well as my other businesses are doing. And then he bowed before the statue, before the idol. And as he bowed, his wallet fell off from his pocket. He did not observe. He just folded his hands and he went away. After him, not even 10 minutes had passed, there came a very, very poor man into the temple. He was carrying just 1 rupee coin. He showed it to God and he said, see, God, I have just 1 rupee left. Now, what do I do with this? You've made life so difficult for me. I uh, don't even know whether I should buy something for my family to eat with this, or should I buy medicines for my mother. So this man wanted to say something. In fact, he even wanted to tell that businessman that his wallet had fallen off, but he had not, because God had told him not to react. So he wanted to say something, but before that, this poor man, he saw this fat wallet in front of him. He picked it up and he saw that there was no one close by, and he realized that somebody probably had dropped it, and he was very happy. He said, thank you, God, you've given me enough to feed my family and also to look after my ailing mother. Thank you so very much. And he went away. Now, this man wanted to tell him, leave the wallet over here. It doesn't belong to you. You are stealing it away. Maybe that man comes back. But he could not, because he had promised God that he would not do anything. Third came a sailor. He was to sail away to some far land, and so he had come to pray to God to keep him safe and away from any harm on the seas. So as he was praying, that first man, who was a businessman, he came back, and he had police with him, and he said, this is the man who must have stolen my purse, because he is the one over here. So the police was about to arrest this man who was standing in God's place. He could not resist anymore. So he said from there, I am God, and I am telling you, this one has done nothing. He has just come to pray. It is that poor man who has carried away the businessman's wallet. So go and catch him. He did not deserve it. He has taken the wallet and he's gone away. So the police went after that poor man. They caught him. They red-handed, because he was carrying that wallet. They gave it back to the businessman. And this is what happened. So in the evening, when God came back, this man very emphatically told him, God, what I did today. And then he related the incidents. So God, he put his hand on his head. He said, oh, my dear son, what have you done? I had told you not to react. Why did you do it? So he said, no, I did justice. He says, no. God said, no, this was not justice. Do you know that businessman who has so much of money? He's used illegitimate means to gather so much of money. So if that money had gone to that poor man, he would have been able to feed his family. Now forget about feeding. The family will have to work for money because you got that man arrested. And that sailor, had he been arrested for 15 days, it would not have mattered because the sea that he's going to travel to is going to have a big storm. So he may die, he may get drowned, his ship may drown. So this is the plan which I had made. I wanted the sailor not to go away. I wanted the poor man to get some money. And I wanted some amount from the businessman's wallet to go into charity. But you, my dear son, you have completely devastated my plans. So, friends, when God does something, we must trust Him, we must believe Him. We should not try to use our ingenuity and our thoughts into what God has already planned for us. Let things happen the way they are happening, and we'll all be happy. Trust me. Have faith in God, believe in Him, and we'll all be happy. Thank you so much. If you like the story, give me a like, and I'll wait for some good compliments as well. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.